how do you see AI transforming chromatography in the next 5 to 10 years, and what role does the high quality retention data play in that transformation?
Yeah. So I think it depends on how you define AI. The way I talk about it, especially with students, is I say that one of the holy grails of chromatography is predicting retention from structures of molecules, right? This is what everyone wants to do because there's just an enormous amount of time and energy and resource spent today doing essentially trial and error experiments, right? I got 10 new molecules. I don't know how to separate them. So let's just go into the lab and do something and see what happens. And, so what we'd really like to do instead is say, feed those structures into some model and then have it give us at least a starting point. And then we can go to the lab and refine. So I think we're seeing the beginnings of that already. We're already in the 2010s, a few papers here and there, people trying to do that with, varied levels of success. But what I see from talking with mostly big pharma companies about this is that they're doing it already at some level and they're seeing that it's impacting their business. So, of course, they're getting very serious about it, really investing in it now. And I think just in the last maybe year or so, there's been 6 or 8 pretty impactful papers in this space. So I think things are really heating up and it's going to be pretty exciting to see how things develop. In my mind, there's no question at all that this will be done. So you call it, again, it sort of depends on the terms and the names you use. Is it machine learning? Is it AI? Whatever. But people are doing it and they will be doing it. To me, the questions that remain are really what is the scope of these models, right? So in the HSM database at the moment, we have data for almost 800 columns. Is there going to be a model that can make predictions for all of those columns or more? I mean, there's something like 1,300 commercially available reverse phase columns. Or is it going to be a subset of those? And if it's a subset, who's going to choose what that subset is? And I think there's actually some parallels to what we see happening in the generative AI space, OpenAI, Gemini, and so on. Are the models going to be closed? Are they going to be open? How good are they? That is, what level of accuracy should we as users expect? Because I say to students, like, we can make a prediction today. Anybody can make a prediction today. It doesn't mean it's any good for anything.